Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
भाई मैंने अभी कुछ देखा. So whenever Chucha says कि मैंने अभी कुछ देखा, is like hey happy birthday guys.
मेरी एक फेवरेट लाइन है which is भाई तू करे तो अंबर सरिया, मैं करूँ तो अंदर सरिया. दारू वेजिटेरियन होती है, इसे पीते नॉनवेज के साथ.
I've been asked a lot of time in the past 10 years that why only comedy? You don't get scared of being typecasted? Don't you get scared of being stereotyped? I don't.
ये सारे चिड़िया नहीं चील है, कॉफिन में कील है. चूचा लैंड के ये प्रिंस और प्रिंसेसेस पिछले 10 साल से अपनी दबंगाई और चुतियापा दिखाते दिखाते यहाँ तक आ गए और हमें अपनी दुनिया छोड़कर इनकी दुनिया में बुला लिया. फिर हम यही चाहे कि हमें भी बस एक देजाचू हो जाए यार. And that's how we welcome the cast of Fukrey 3, Pulkit Samrat, Richa Chadha, Varun Sharma.
Thank you. That's so sweet, man.
Thank you so much. This is Kunal Kothari, and of course, I was just talking off camera. It's not for you guys, but it is at the now. Okay, I love the film. I've already seen it. It's absolutely hilarious as you expect. लेकिन यार मुझे ना ये जानना है कि मेरे हिसाब से इस फिल्म का सबसे एक्चुअल रियल विनर इज द डायलॉग्स, द पंच लाइन्स, द डायलॉग्स. इट्स इनसेन टू इवन थिंक कि इस तरह की लाइन और इस तरह की लाइन सोची भी जा सकती है. तो अभी जैसे इस फिल्म में भी है कि जाको भावे चूचिया, यू नो समथिंग, आई डोंट इवन रिमेंबर. Yeah, exactly. And so many. So, I mean, I have to ask you that, you know, what is your favorite line throughout the 3 films?
Whoa!
Favorite line throughout the 3 films?
It's the toughest question, but I have to ask you.
It is, but मेरी एक favorite line है, which is भाई तू करे तो अंबर सरिया, मैं करूँ तो अंदर सरिया. that has always been my favorite line.
What about you, Richa?
For me, I'll have to think about this. Why don't you start?
I think for me, it's a very selfish thing, but I'll still say it. It is, भाई मैंने अभी कुछ देखा, because that's where it all starts. That's where all the chuchapa start.
Absolutely.
So whenever Chucha says कि मैंने अभी कुछ देखा, is like hey happy birthday guys. It's like that.
I don't know. I just love Bholi's punches in part 1 because that's when she's most aggressive. Why am I blanking?
कोई बात नहीं, मैं एक और डायलॉग बताता हूँ. एक और फेवरेट है, ऐसे बहुत सारे हैं.
Yeah.
But one more favorite is Mami's dialogue where she says, दारू वेजिटेरियन होती है, इसे पीते नॉनवेज के साथ.
I had noted it down while watching it. I loved it, and even the echo scene. Oh God, it's that's what I'm saying. The uniqueness is all it is. But you know, Richa, I have to come to you. I remember very well कि you know 10 साल पहले you had mentioned that you know when Fukrey had come out that Fukrey gamble था जो चल गया. And it's amazing that you think about it, and yes, it sort of you know fits into that particular category. But I have to ask you that 10 years later and such a successful franchise later, आपको अभी भी लगता है कि if that film with that innocence and you know that execution somehow came in today's times, in right now, would have it still been considered as a gamble, और आपको लगता कि नहीं यार ये तो चल ही जाएगी?
नहीं, मुझे उस दिन पे पता था, उस टाइम पे भी पता था कि चल जाएगी, तभी तो की. No, because the thing is, the proof is in the pudding. The writing was spectacular, the pacing of the dialogue. Each character had such a clear identity. All of them had individual characteristics that were adding to the story, and without anyone, the film wouldn't be the same. You needed every small character, whether it was even Smakia or the Nigerian henchman in the first part, who you see they evolved so nicely in the third part. Now we see. So the thing is, it was a gamble because when you do a film like that, ना हमारे आसपास जो मशीनरी होती है वो मतलब बोल देना चाहिए. PR वाले मैनेजर्स या लाइक अरे मैम ये मत करो, ब्यूटी की कैटेगरी ब्लॉक हो जाएगी, लिपस्टिक ब्रांड नहीं मिलेगा, हेयर ब्रांड नहीं मिलेगा, ये नहीं मिलेगा, वो नहीं मिलेगा, शी इज वेरी क्राफ्ट, शी इज वेरी फाउल माउथेड, ऐसे मत बोलो, you know. So and also 10 years ago characters were very different from women also. Now things are changing, that there's platforms, there's lots of experimentation. So from that point of view it was definitely a gamble because there was no such character in Hindi film. But now I think it's paid off and I'm very happy. And risk नहीं लिया तो risk है तो
I think you know 10 साल पहले क्या होता था, मुझे ऐसा लगता है, मेरा पर्सनल ओपिनियन है, मेरा मानना है, It
तो
is.
आपका पर्सनल अपने पास हो.
I think हमेशा से ना cinema में aspirational cinema is something we all looked up to, right? And which is still there and does not have a saturation point. Cinema has to be aspiring. Like it's always कि यार जो मैं निजी जिंदगी में नहीं कर सकता वो मैं पर्दे पे देख लूँ. But I think with films like Fukrey, films like Panchnama, that thing got shifted to from aspiration got shifted to relatability. कि भाई ये तो अपन करते हैं, ये अपनी जिंदगी दिखा रहे हैं भाई. ये छतें तो हम टापते हैं भाई, ये देख वो कर रहे हैं. ये पतंगे हम ऐसे उड़ाते हैं भाई, ये कर रहे हैं. जगराते में भाई ये होता है. So that conversations kind of started happening, and I think कि that's where people started, they related so beautifully with it कि उनको लगा ये हमारी फिल्म है और ये हमारे यार दोस्त ही हैं. You know, I think that's where the beautiful shift also kind of happened, and धीरे धीरे करके दे. That's why, you know, the third part, these characters, Honey, पंडित जी, भोली, लाली, चूचा, जो भी ये कर रहे हैं, कुछ है, उनको लगता है कि यार अपने यार दोस्त ही हैं जो कलोले कर रहे हैं. कलोले is like that Punjabi term कि वो कर रहे हैं कुछ है. And that's why you already are in love with the characters and the innocence. I think the most important thing for franchise, like for Fukrey franchise, is the innocence. Is the innocence and the cuteness of the stupidity that these characters are doing and how they keep getting entangled. So I think that is one thing which kind of relates.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Call it a gamble. That's very interesting. But 10 years ago, probably Fukrey was like a gamble. 10 years later, Fukrey, I feel, is now not like a gamble, but it's like a gimbal. You throw anything at it, and it will balance it. You know, it's got its own soul. It's got its own writing. And it just balances it.
Right.
Its own flavor, everything.
Absolutely. Varun, I have to come next to you. You know, you are synonymous. You are synonymous with Chucha, even in every aspect possible. But आपको अभी भी ये लेकिन फील होता है कि 10 साल के बाद that continues to be the character you known for, and in the best way possible. बट ऑफकोर्स कभी ना कभी फील हुआ होगा यार कोई और किरदार भी ऐसा मिल जाए जहाँ पे मैं और कुछ दिखा सकूं. एंड बट एट द सेम टाइम ऐसे भी कि आर यू कंटेंट विद इट?
I am 100%. See, I've been asked a lot of time in the past 10 years that why only comedy? Why only comedy? You are not getting, you don't get scared of being typecasted. Don't you get scared of being stereotyped? I don't. I love comedy. I love to make people laugh. I love to make people smile. And my favorite, all-time favorite actor is Mr. Govinda. I mean, he's showed so many very different genres he's done and he's excelled it. But comedy is something that people associate him with, right? So, for me also, and there have been things that have been happened. Like with the Grace of God, a Dilwale was beautiful. Like, there was something which is there. A Sexa, for that matter, was beautifully accepted. There was a relatability to it. A Ruhi was again something wagged out. So my thing is to try out comedy, different types of comedies and all that. And I would want to explore different genres, but I will not do it for the heck of it. I will not do it कि कॉमेडी ज्यादा हो रही है तो यार अभी ना मेरे को पसंद भी इतना अंदर से नहीं आ रहा तो मैं कर लेता हूँ ताकि लोग मुझे ना बोले. मैं लोगों के लिए नहीं मतलब मैं उनके लिए नहीं डिसीजन बना रहा. मेरे को जो पसंद, क्योंकि अगर मैं कन्विंस होऊंगा तो ही मैं वो कन्विंसिंगली कर पाऊंगा. तीसरा बंदा मुझे बोलेगा और तो मैं उतने अंदर से नहीं निकल के आएगा और वो फिर गलत हो जाएगा. इफ देयर समथिंग दैट क्लिक्स एंड आई रियली लाइक इट एंड ऑल दैट, आई विल डू इट 100%. बट आई विल नॉट डू इट फॉर द हेक ऑफ इट कि वो हो रहा है तो फिर वो करते रहते हैं. और ऑफ कोर्स एज यू सेड, Chucha and Varun are synonymous with each other. I take it as the biggest blessing. For me, I take it as the biggest blessing is because that means Chucha has left the impact in people's mind. It has made that space in people's heart where they feel कि यार ये तो अपना बंदा है. Whenever I am in public, whenever I am going out, I am not addressed as sir. मेरे को कोई सर नहीं बुलाता. Which is the most beautiful feeling. I'm very happy with that. सबको लगता है भाई क्या हाल है, कहाँ जा रहे तू, एयरपोर्ट में जाता हूँ. They feel कि ये तो अपने बंदा था भाई, आज मिल गया. And for that feeling for any actor to get and accepted in that manner is the biggest blessing. And I feel very happy that with the Grace of God it's turned out like that. And 10 years down the line, we're getting to play the debut character that I played in my life, in my career and all that. I'm getting a chance to play the same thing and try and entertain people in the same manner.
Absolutely.
And it's our love.
Since we're talking about this, I would love to add something to that. Varun is not just synonymous to Chucha. Varun is literally synonymous to laughter right now. Okay, people get smile on their faces just looking at him. There is presence because they know कि ये बंदा जो है ना हमारा stress दूर कर देता है. One other iconic personality who was able to do that all through his life was Mahmood Saab.
Of course.
Correct? And he's one of his biggest inspiration also.
Of course.
So I think we have like a really iconic being here in the making, and he's got all the ingredients of being the next big thing when it comes to laughter.
Absolutely.
And Mahmood Saab has also done characters and played
varied
characters
characters
that have been emotional, that have been that have brought tears of joy also in your eyes, and also got tears of sadness in your eyes. Correct? And you will definitely see him do all of that because he's still got so much in him, and it's not been explored yet.
Right. Absolutely correct. True. And Pulkit, it's not exactly the similar story, but your story has been in that sense that, Honey continues to be the most iconic character for you in the popular sense as well. I mean, you and I were just talking, before we started, how a couple of films you did were so fantastic. And obviously they did get love, but you're known for Honey. And interestingly, while I was doing this research and everything, it just hit me that this is actually your first theatrical release in technically 4 years. Yeah, because Tayesh and Hathi Mere Sathi both went to
Both were
OTT.
digital,
I think Pagalpandi was the last.
Pagalpandi was the last one.
Last one,
And
exactly.
That,
So
and that too was just the beginning of the pandemic.
right,
That-
exactly. Yeah, so it just hit me that way. So how do you look at your journey and how do you feel right now? Now coming back to your comfort zone, something that you love as well.
No, it's never a comfort zone, yeah. If you want growth in life, you have to be coming out of your comfort zone. And growth doesn't happen in comfort zone for sure. Having said that, I feel when I look back, I feel I've been playing a very good innings so far. The innings have been good. The universe has been kind, and I've been, to be nobody and to come from Delhi, uproot myself and be here with no backing, no support, nothing of that sort, as they call the outsiders.
Yeah.
And still being able to survive for 10 to 11 good years on the big screen. I just feel very blessed, and I just wish that people just keep giving me love, and I'm able to entertain them till the last day of my life.
Perfect, fantastic. That's true. Thank you guys. Thank you so
you,
much.
guys.
Thank
I
you.
had an
This
absolute
was
ball
fun.
talking to you. And we had fun, we had good conversations, and as I said, I've seen the film. I'm sure everybody's going to love it and watch it. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank
Cheers.
you. Thank you. Cheers.